Germany has admitted that Russia may have managed to listen in as senior Air Force officials discussed whether Ukraine should be supplied with Taurus cruise missiles. Chancellor Scholz has stalled for months on whether to supply Ukraine with the weapon. They have a range of up to 500 kilometres and so could in theory hit targets inside Russia. One MP doubted whether it was just an isolated case of eavesdropping.
Die Bundesregierung muss ihre eigene Zeitenwende in der Kommunikationstechnik leisten, denn das wird sicherlich nur die Spitze des Eisbergs sein. Und außerdem muss geklärt werden, warum der Bundeskanzler mit Falschbehauptungen in die Öffentlichkeit geht, wo er sagt, dass deutsche Bundeswehrbeteiligung vor Ort nötig sei.
The leaked recording reveals Air Force officials discussed using Taurus cruise missiles to hit the Kerch Bridge, which links Russia to the strategic Crimean Peninsula. Scholz has been reluctant to send powerful weapons to Kiev, fearing it could draw Germany into the war. An Israeli airstrike has killed at least 11 Gazans and injured around 50 who were sheltering in a tent pitched outside a hospital in Rafah city, the health ministry said. Some of the injured and the dead were taken to the Al-Aqsa hospital in the city of Deir al-Balah. Meanwhile, on Saturday, the US military airdropped food into Gaza for the first time. The UN has repeatedly warned that Gazans face starvation and disease.
We need every single crossing into Gaza opening. We need equipment, we need food. And these people need to have not just food and water. The hospitals need equipment. They need specialized services. They need special machines.
In Tel Aviv, thousands of Israelis marched towards Jerusalem on Saturday, calling for the release of the remaining 134 hostages. So far, 123 hostages have been released. A Russian drone killed 4 people and injured 8 others overnight on Friday in the port city of Odessa, city officials have said. One of those who died was a 3-month-old baby. The Odessa region's governor, Ole Kiper, said that the Iranian-made drone was shot down by air defences and it was falling debris that had hit the apartment building. The military reported that the Odessa region was attacked by 8 drones and that 7 of them were shot down by its air defences. Nationwide, the air defences were reported to have shot down 14 of the 17 drones that attacked. Meanwhile, in Russia, a drone attack caused an explosion in a building in St. Petersburg. Local media reported that 6 people received medical help, quoting the press service of the city's health committee. Russia's defense ministry hasn't commented. Russia's MASH news site said that the building was hit by a Ukrainian drone. Days after it was hit by Yemen's Houthi rebels, the Ruby Mar carrying fertilizer has finally sunk in the Red Sea. It had been taking on water for days and becomes the first vessel to be sunk by the Shiite group. The Houthis get many of their weapons from Iran, and their attacks have widened the Israel-Hamas war. They began attacking shipping in November and say they will stop only when Israel stops fighting in Gaza. The US, the UK and other Western states are conducting a military campaign targeting the Houthis, but it hasn't stopped the attacks. The centre-left Party of European Socialists has chosen Nicola Schmidt as its candidate to go up against Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in the elections in June. Schmidt is currently European Commissioner for Jobs and Social Rights, and he's vowed to take on the far right.
Do they have a project? Except they want to destroy Europe? What are their solutions? There are none.
What are the socialist solutions?
The socialist solutions, you have heard them. It's very clear. We want a strong Europe. We want a united Europe. We want a Europe for a strong economy.
Polls suggest the centre-left will get around 20% of the votes and keep their position as the second strongest European party, behind the conservative European People's Party.
Se a presidência da Comissão Europeia for para o centro-direita, este grupo deverá lutar por ter a presidência do Conselho Europeu, que reúne os líderes dos 27 Estados-membros da União Europeia. Em Roma, Isabel Marques da Silva, Euronews.